and keep talking to people about stuff that you're going through. And that's the next phase of what I have to conclude with you guys is this. So I have to ask you this question. What do you do when you go through some tough times, and we go through them? How do you learn to move on? How do you learn to get through those tough times? Because I have some stuff I want to share, but you guys and ladies are so phenomenal. I'm curious. What do you do?
I really don't get over it. I let it keep sitting there until it can't no more, and I just try to forget about it. And that's bad, but I don't know.
And what's your name?
What to do.
Rihanna?
Yeah.
I mean, we all know forgetting is not even possible, right? Like, how do we get it off our mind? It's challenging, but okay, so that's what we're gonna talk about, right? That's what I want to leave you with today. What'd you say, Rihanna?
I said it never really goes nowhere, but I just learn how to keep going.
How do you keep going? So that's my question, I guess. That's what I'm asking you.
Okay.
What do you do to keep going, right? You've been through some stuff in life.
I just find things to make me happy, like little things.
I want to know what those little things are. Yeah. What do you? Okay, let me rephrase the question. What
like
do you?
going out,
Okay, there we go.
Like me thinking about, like I had a long week. I'll think about going out on Friday.
Okay.
That'll make me happy.
What do
But
you do
after
when you go
Friday,
out? What do you do? You go out and go out where? And what do you do?
Like restaurant.
Okay, go eat.
Bowling and stuff.
Perfect.
You know, stuff like that. But it's like once I'm done after that, I gotta find something else to make me happy.
Excellent. There you
So
go.
I don't, you know, it's like
I get it.
just keep going.
Got to keep going. Excellent. And we're going to keep talking about that. Nori, what were you going to tell me? What do you do?
I do stuff like art, yoga. I also did a lot of journaling. I also suggest counseling. Counseling really helped me
Okay. So Nuri, you actually gave me two. Even though you gave me a list of a few things. What you said, and I think Rihanna, she said the same thing, but it's almost, and I got to ask somebody else. What they both told me, the first thing they said was they have healthy activities that they do. Bowling, yoga, what was the other things? Art, journaling, right? Some of you listen to music, right? Some play video games, right? Some go play ball, go outside, ride bikes, go skateboard, right? Those are our little outlets. Those are our hobbies. Those are the things we kind of do to go, we find joy. And that's what we have to remember. And Rihanna said something that was really powerful. She said, I have to just keep moving. Because sometimes when we go through some difficult things, what we want to do is we want to just lay down in bed. And we don't want to move. And we don't want to go out. And we want to close the windows and we want to close the blinds. And sometimes we don't want to eat, don't want to shower. We don't want to move. Yes? And what Rihanna said is, I've got to keep moving. And that is true. Because it's okay to stay in a bed for a little bit. But we can't stay in that space too long, because that's not healthy. But we do need those moments to stay in the bed. We need to have that space to mourn whatever we're dealing with. Because if we go, oh, my loved one passed away yesterday, and don't worry, I'll be at the job tomorrow. Okay, it'll catch up. Because you got to give yourself that time. I'm good. Not good. Got to give yourself that time. So sometimes I'll find that our young people that are growing in school in inner cities, for an example. I'll give you a perfect example, right? In Long Island, I guess you tell me, because I don't get out here too often, but if somebody gets killed, do they have the makeshift memorials they put on the corner with the candles? Yeah. Right? All right, so every hood has it, right? And so what I find is this. A young kid in the hood gets killed. But his peers, they try to just keep going on like everything was okay. All right, I'll be to school tomorrow, or I'm just going to, but it catches up because they never really get a chance to cope. They don't come to school tomorrow and there's services in place that go, well, I heard such and such got killed, and that little boy or that little girl, they say, I'm just gonna spend the next few days in the guidance counselor's office. Nah, they just try to, everybody got the shirt on, memorial shirt, but everybody just try to act like it didn't happen. And that's not healthy. And so I wanna just give you some other things. And so